Well, hey, good morning, my friends. How are you? Welcome to the Morning Mug here on this lovely Tuesday, September 17th. How the heck are you? I'm doing good. I'm ready to go. Got my girls out. Trying to get the voice awake. It's getting there. Got the girls out to school and work, so life is good, y'all. So we're just going to hang out with you guys. Gonna hang and chat and talk about all kinds of cool stuff, whatever you guys want to talk about. Whatever I want to talk about, we'll just hit a whole bunch of topics and have a good time doing it. But we got to get the show on the road. I asked. Here it is, right here. I got my Killer Clowns mug this morning, chock full of some iced tea there. So, what's your go to in the morning? Because you gotta grab a drink and grab a snack. Because y'all know it's time for the morning mug. And my friends, welcome back to the Morning Mug. Now let's chat. All right, how do I look? How do I sound? All that good stuff. But I hope the camera doesn't kick off. Every time I go to adjust the camera, just a little bit, it just hurt. Offline, piece of hunk of junk. But yeah, what's good, y'all? Let's jump into the chats and see who's chillaxing, hanging out. Oh, look at that! Look, some already come into the cafe. Tiana, the lovely Tiana. Good morning, Hugsters. I hope y'all are having a great day today. Well, you are the best. You're so kind, Tiana. I want to thank you so much. You're so sweet. Always leaving some ducats on the table when you come to the cafe. So, all right, get my dancing on. Here we go. Whoa! All right. That gets the blood flowing. Gianna dropped some money. I started dancing. That's what y'all got to do, man. If you're just hanging out, get up and dance for a second. Get the blood flowing. It's a good thing. It's good. All right. Let's see who else is there. Thank you again, Tiana. You are a sweetheart. Collector Movie Man here says, hey, Huck, how you doing this morning? Happy about the Emmys for Shogun. Oh, yeah, I got some winners there. We're going to be talking about Shogun. For sure. I've hit that like button already. Amazing. See, y'all do that too. Jump on down there. I'm sure Tiana has as well. Just get on there. Smack that like button, y'all. Caveman says, hey, everybody. Hello, Mr. Cave. How are you, sir? Caveman Movies and more. Van Gool, greetings, mon frere. Collect Movie Man saying, hey. That's what happens in the cafe. Everybody just come on in, digging it, having a good time. There's a link to my Beetlejuice reviews for everyone to check. That's cool. Yep, go to Collector Movie Man's channel. If you haven't been there yet, go check out his channel. Check out some of his videos. Good stuff. Adrian James, good morning, Huck. I'm well. And yourself, sir? Huck, I am seeing Speak No Evil today. Well, that's pretty cool. I had a choice to see one movie this weekend, and we will talk about that later. I've seen 159. Keep it going. It's all good. Mr. Moody. Hello. Greetings, Mr. Huck. How you doing, man? Taking a look. I love even anything. You got your mug going right there in your mouth hole. Here we go. What y'all got? You come into the cafe. You place an order. They bring it to the table because they're punctual and polite. They set it down in front of you. What have you got? What's there? What's getting your day going? If it's midday for y'all, it's a lunch, man, or a lunch snack or something. And my brothers and sisters abroad or whatever, it's maybe a little bit later, maybe it's dinner time. What are they putting on your table? This cafe's got it all, man. We're breakfast, lunch, and dinner over here. And Huck, one day you finished the book Shogun. Nice. Just different than the TV. Nice. Craig, what's going on, man? Craig is here, y'all. Craig, vodka. Attaboy. Look, man, whatever keeps you rolling. Get that vodka. Drinking coffee. Good. Mama Blu-ray. Hello, Bonnie. Got my coffee. Mini wheats. Girl, I was this close to having mini wheats. I did one of these this morning. I said mini wheats or fruity pebbles, and then the David Durant cinema took over my brain, and I had fruity pebbles. But I do love me some mini wheats. How are you, my dear? You and the lovely Sue. You know we adore you guys over here. Hello, everybody. Here's Ham is here. Says hello, Huck. How you doing today? Have you had a breakfast? Beef sandwich, fried rice, English breakfast, or anything? Well, I definitely haven't had no beef sandwich. Although it does sound quite delicious. I like a good beef sandwich, fried rice, all that stuff. Sounds good. Nope, I just had what I said with Mama Blue. I just had cereal on the morning mug days. I don't get to get extravagant because I'm getting two girls out earlier than usual because I usually take my daughter to school. But on Tuesdays, my wife has said, I will do it so you can keep the morning mug going. Isn't she amazing for that? But that also means Brooke gets to school early. So she's like way early. But that also means to get back into here and get all the graphics ready and everything. It's like, I got no time, y'all. So it's a banana and some cereal. You know, and then hustle mode for you guys. You know, I got to deliver. Saying hello. Wilkie, Mr. Corey, how are you, sir? Corey's been doing some delightful lunches, y'all. Usually on Friday, but I know last time he had one on Tuesday. So if you stuck around YouTube, you got the Huckster in the cafe in the morning. You got Wilkie right after that for a lunch break. And I guess there's always a bunch of people for dinner time, right, Corey? It's like streams everywhere. Garrett probably had one, you know. So yeah, man, we're just keeping y'all entertained while you just go about your day. John Joe. I love the alliteration. I know it's John Doe, but I always want to say John Joe, like a whole bunch of J's across there. But I got you, Jeff. Don't worry. Jeff's got a great channel, y'all. Go check out John Doe Juggalo's channel. He's the dude, man. Got a fun channel. Let's see. Hey, Caveman, Corley, gets a haze in there. Yo, Adrian. Hey. But he says, it's that Corey dude. Yep, he sneaks in, y'all. You know, no matter how stealthy he tries to peek in, we know he's here. Saying, Steve, Rick Elliott's here. What's up, bud? G'day from Australia. G'day, mate. She is and all that good stuff. You know, Rick, it's so funny. I watch Aussie Man a lot from Australia. Boy, I just love him. He's so funny. And I love whenever he does the Aussie slang with all the celebrities. I would love to take that test someday. Get over there as the old Huckster on YouTube. Have him interview me. Hit me up with some slang. Hello, Caveman. How you doing today? But Rick, thanks for being here, man. I love it. I love Australia. It is one of my go-tos. My wife and I always put together like places we always want to go. And like 3 places for me, it's like she loves New Zealand. It's like New Zealand, Australia, and Ireland are the places we haven't been to yet. So someday, Rick. Let's see. Hello, Caveman. How you doing? Good. Let's see. Oh, Maria is here too. Look at that. My Finnish friend. How are you, dear? Good to see you. Corey. Love all you guys. Look at everybody just popping into the cafe, getting their day going, or it's already going, depending on where you are. Australia. Oh, so let's see. Rick, here we go. I think I always add a new time zone into my clock. I want to say, did I have somebody pop in? Yeah, from Australia, Melbourne. Yep. All right, my friend, look at you. So it's 1:10 over there. Good night. Look at this. More like good night, right? Well, what's the night? Do you guys have a night greeting in Australia? You know, like when you're walking about, talking about your mates and you say good day. What is the night slang? Is there a night slang when you're signing off for the day? But yeah, man, I love that. Again, these are all the time zones. I have people that check me out, and I love it. So let's give a shout out to everybody out there. We got you. So New York, London, and this is just the areas, you know, Helsinki, Montreal, LA, of course, Honolulu, Beijing, Manila, Rome, Warsaw, Chicago, and Melbourne. So there's, I love it, man. Keep my clock busy. Let's stack it up. Gives the best. Adrian, hey, double lunchtime programming, right? Corey and I are playing that all along. Just we did it. Let's talk about box office. All right, done. We'll do it. Let me just finish these up here. Finally, watch Trap for Stars, girl. I think that's what I gave it to, right? Maybe if we go to Letterboxd, go check out if y'all aren't on Letterboxd, that's such a fun app to be a part of. You just log all your movies as you go see them. I think I still have a couple of movies to log from this weekend, including the one we'll talk about later. Fun time, right? Really liked it, John Joe. See, John Joe. It's just you want to say John Joe. John Doe. Colorado here, so in the middle of the country. Colorado. Van Gool. Let's see. Okay, so you're 2 hours ahead of me. Would that be like Louisiana? Let's see. Colorado. Yeah, it's 2 hours, right? That's good stuff. Sorry, I'm just getting it on there. All right, let's see. Doe. See, here it is. Dope. Rick, my friend, says I'm from Adelaide, not Melbourne. Well, Melbourne's just what I put in there because I think someone from Melbourne came on before, so I just plugged that in. So is that a different time zone if you're in Adelaide? Anytime you want to come to Land of Oz. Oh, cheers, man. Freaking love Australia, dudes. I talked about loving Steve Irwin a while back. I just loved his energy and his lust for life. And man, just anything. Here's what. And I always work on my Australian accent because I want to, blend in when I go there one day. I just got to listen a little bit more, right? And what I love about Australians is like they always end everything on an up like that, like cheers, like cheers, mate. You having a good day? Like everything is up like that, and it always just sounds like everything's better because you don't go like America. We're like, so how's it going? You doing all right? Like all right? Like we dip down at the end of our sentences, whereas Australians like I smell spare shoes, whatever it is. I just love it. It's just I love the way of speaking over there. I fit in real good, I think, Rick. So how am I doing? I know it needs work. I'm not in the zone. I just woke up, but I feel like I actually had an Australian come out here. A friend of mine, neighbor across the way, came out, and I said, all right, look, I said, I'm just going to try to talk to you with an Australian accent. You see how I do. And I started doing it, right? And I was in a pitch perfect zone for that day. I don't know why my Australian was on point. And she's like, you sound more Australian than I do. Like that was totally not Australian, but I was like, oh, okay, cool. But anywho, Rick, yeah, man, I tell you, it's gonna be good stuff. So anyway, I wanted to punch this in. There it is, Adelaide. Oh, it is slightly different. Adelaide is 12:45. See, now you're in my thing there. There it is, buddy. Adelaide, let's go. So everybody in Melbourne's already sleeping. So you're 12:45. Rick's ready to go. He's a night owl. Shogun Tantayo. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Hey, I just want to ask you when my birthday comes around on December 15th, a few days before. I'm planning on doing a live stream. I just got to check my dates, bro. Let me see what's going on and make sure I ain't got no family plans or my daughter's got stuff I got to deal with. But yeah, just remind me too. Go to Instagram and keep me reminded because Swiss cheese brain, bro. 15. I'll never remember. Mountain time here. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's see. Do you have a Michigan? Do I have Michigan? Well, I don't tend to repeat if it's the same time zone as other things. Yeah, because otherwise I just would put the entire United States in here. Let's see. And give me some. Let's see. I love to visit Australia. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, that'd be such a sweet place to go. Swiss cheese brain. John Doe Juggalo. You couldn't have said it better of myself. All right, y'all. That is a good man. I'm giving you a solid. Look at this audience. You guys are just crushing it. I haven't just popped this bad boy up yet. So let's get a little fresh morning mug right on the screen. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Let's welcome y'all to the mug. Put up the ticker in case y'all are interested in doing anything, checking stuff out. Yeah. So let's get to stuff. So Caveman was saying we need to talk about good old box office. So we're ready. We're ready to go, y'all. Ready? All right, who's with me today? Is Bob still here? All right. Look, Bob's still here. Hey, Bob, put up the graphic. But I said, wait till you put me in the corner. I love that, Bob. Here it is, y'all. The box office for the weekend of September 13th through the 15th. Beetlejuice stays on top. Now, what is so great about I knew it, y'all. I said it. If it holds and does like around a 50% drop, then it is a bona fide hit. And sure enough, y'all, even though it made 110, and usually when you get something that big, the drop is going to be in the 60s if everyone that intended to go see it went and saw it. Well, turns out people either went and saw it more times or there were more people that hadn't seen it yet because it only dropped 53% down to 51.3 million. So that is a solid drop. Bodes very well for the longevity of that film. So kudos to Tim Burton, Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, Jenna Ortega, and all the fine peeps that were affiliated with Beetlejuice. Let's see. In fact, I want to say, let's check out where are we at globally. So this also tells you too, Beetlejuice is an American hit. And Rick, you can tell me how you guys like Beetlejuice over there in Australia. Beetlejuice is only made 76 million internationally. So it is not something that really resonates with the rest of the world. So it's at about 264 million globally. So that's what we're talking about. And that's why when somebody asked me, I don't know if it was you, Hisham, but somebody asked, do I think it was going to hit 1 billion? I said, no, there's no way. It's got a certain specific fan base that I think is very niche. It's not like a Marvel-sized fan base. And certainly globally, and this kind of proves that. So the fact that we have such a low international take, maybe we'll be lucky to get around 350, 400 mil, but that's still pretty great for a Tim Burton film. This has the potential, I think, to be his highest grosser. Maybe. I know, what was it? Was it Alice in Wonderland? That one? Let's check. Let me check the numbers on that one. I want to say that one was his highest grosser of all time, Alice in Wonderland. Let's give it a go. Oh my God, y'all. See, again, Alice in Wonderland has a very mass appeal because it's a fairy tale. That made 334 million here, 691 there internationally. So it was $1 billion movie. Hooey. $1 billion, y'all. So yeah, Beetlejuice ain't going to catch that one, but it's going to give it a good run. For show, y'all. All right, number 2, Speak No Evil. That's the other one I was going to go see this weekend, but I chose to see something else. Number 3 is Am I Racist? Coming in at number 3 at 4.5 mil. Deadpool Wolverine still in the top 5, y'all. Been there a long time, 3.8. I think it'll still be there for another week or two, depending on what comes out to knock it off. And Reagan with Dennis Quaid, 2.9 mil. Now, this is a decent box office. I would say it's not a massively crushing box office as in the last few weeks, but pretty good. Because Speak No Evil, like pulling in 11, I mean that's okay, I guess. Not huge, but there is one movie that is brand spanking new that did not make this top 5, and let me show you. Hey Bob, hit it. There we go. Number 6 with 2.6 mil, which of course I contributed to that tiny amount this weekend. Killer's Game, y'all. Dave Bautista, Sofia Boutella, Ben Kingsley, Palm Clemente, who I love. You also got Terry Crews in here. Okay, so here's the deal. I did a little out of the theater reaction. If you guys haven't seen that, go check out my reaction video. Here's the thing with it. It's got some solid action set pieces, and everyone's pretty solid in it. And in my review, as I said, it feels like it wants to be Bullet Train. And the reason I bring up Bullet Train is because Bullet Train was very stylish, very flashy, very eclectic group of actors and characters. And the characters were all sort of introduced organically to the style of the film. And the reason I say something so bizarre as that is when you watch this movie, it starts off like he's just like a hitman doing his last hit, and he wants to get out, and he finds this girl and kind of, falls in love with her and wants to get out of the game. Ben Kingsley is his handler and, grants him permission to do so. He says, okay, you've earned it. And And so that's the build up, like the opening of the film. I'd say the first 20 minutes or so, maybe even more. And then so when Palm Clemente comes into play, and if you've seen the trailer, you know the premise. It's like, just see the trailer. It's like some dumbass doctor switches his blood, which would never happen these days. Like if you watch how you get blood taken, there's already a barcode on it and your name is on it when they take your blood. Like, so as soon as they cap it, they just, they write your name on it or something like that. Or I don't know, but I feel like so his blood is switched up with someone who's got a terminal brain issue that he's going to die in 3 months. So he doesn't want to go out that way, and his new girlfriend that he's in love with, he doesn't want her to see him suffer, so he takes out a hit on himself. And Palm Clemente is one of the people, like, according to the story, like she killed his dad, so she's very excited to take out the hit on Dave Bautista and kill him. Only the doctors are stupid and they switch the stuff, so he's not dying, and he calls off the hit. All this is in the trailer. And so the moment Palm is introduced, they do a flashback and they show her as this killer assassin, and when she does the final swipe. And by the way, way too much CGI blood in this movie. It's just CGI blood after CGI blood. It's just like, just have squib packs on people. I mean, I get that that's going to get people's clothes dirty and you'd have to reset and takes long. I mean, I get that. And it gets on the set. You got to clean the set. But y'all, real blood just looks better than the CGI blood. It looks so bad. Anyway, so then the camera pans down to the floor and then it spells out her name in blood, right? I'm like, oh, okay. So now this movie is that. Do you know what I mean? Like for it to do something stylish, like pan down and show the name in blood. I'm like, okay, now every time we see one of these assassins like Terry Crews or all these other, there's going to be some flashy way that their name is introduced on the screen. And sure enough, there is. But it's like it comes at so late in the movie that it feels like it's an afterthought. Like it organically doesn't belong in the movie because that's not how the movie has been playing out so far. Does that make sense? So it's been playing out as just sort of a standard action movie, and now it's sort of Bullet Train, but it's not Bullet Train. So nearly as good as Bullet Train. So that's the thing that feels a little off when you're watching it for me. But some of the action sequences are still good. CGI blood's terrible. But and some of the characters are so ridiculously outlandish. Like one guy, puts things in his ears and he has to listen to a song while he kicks your ass. I'm like, okay, all these character types are starting to feel a little forced. Like these two are this, and this guy's that, and this guy. It's so heavy-handed in the caricature of the characters that it's just like, all right, can we just have assassins come after them and they all don't have to have a shtick to them? Because that's not what the film feels like. Anyway, I think that part that I'm talking about is probably the part that didn't resonate with anybody else because it got very low ratings. And if you take that away, it's just a pretty standard action film. Whereas The Beekeeper, compared to The Beekeeper, I freaking love The Beekeeper earlier this year with Jason Statham. Awesome. I've already seen that one twice and would see it again. I'm just actually waiting for it to go on sale so I can add it to the collection. Because that's how much I like The Beekeeper. Killer's Game, it's kind of a one and done for me, I feel. So that's it, y'all. That is what happened at the box office. Did anybody else go see anything? Collector Movie Man, I know you went and saw some movies and you're going to go see, Speak No Evil today. So that's one I want to see. There was another one with Kevin Smith called The 4:30 Movie, which I think looks really good. I want to see that. But all right, so this is the box office for the weekend. Let's see. I can't move hang on. Let me move my chair. There we go. If I try to move the laptop, that's when the camera goes out. It's got a twitch inside of it somewhere. All right. Hey, Bob, hit that other box office graphic, would you? All right. Nice. All right. Here's what's coming out, though, for the weekend to give all of these suckers some competition. So we got the Halle Berry movie, Never Let Go, where I guess her and all of her kids have to stay tethered to a rope or they'll get taken or spookified or possessed or something. A movie called Lumina. And, of course, the animated Transformers 1 is coming out. Getting great reviews, too, by the way. Very good. And you know what? That's going to do well because that's a perfect family movie kind of thing. I think that's going to do good. I'm trying to look at the top 5 that's now. Okay. So I definitely think with Transformers, we're going to be pushing out Reagan and maybe I Am Racist. Yeah, I Am Racist is going to drop out of the top 10 as well because, so am I racist? It's 4.5 million now. Usually when you cut things in half, then it's like 2.25. So that'll be under 5. So I think that'll pop Never Let Go and Transformers into the top 5. I think Beetlejuice is still going to be number 1, y'all. 3rd week in a row. Neither one of these, unless somehow Transformers 1 really brings out the families more than I am thinking it will. Because it's not like a huge Disney property like Frozen or a live action Transformer. I'm just curious what this animated Transformers is what kind of audience that's going to bring out. Could surprise everyone. Like I would say if anything has a surprise to take number 1, it'll be that one. Because Lumina, I don't know. I've never heard anything about it. I've seen no trailers, no promos. I don't even think that's going to crack the top 5. So yeah, I think this will be my top 5. Beetlejuice, Transformers. I think Deadpool and Wolverine will bump itself back up to number 3. And then Never Let Go. And then, I don't know, maybe Alien Romulus will come back up into the top 5. Although Reagan's having a nice drop. Both Reagan and Romulus are only dropping by 39%. So that 5th spot could be elusive. But Never Let Go also, that doesn't have a lot of traction to it. Not like something like Longlegs did, or I don't know. I think that's just another thriller that I think will get lost after another week or 2 at the box office. But now, that is on the 20th, but coming out also prior and after, here's some other ones, y'all, to consider. And that is on the 19th. We're getting re-releases of The Matrix 25th anniversary, and Babadook is the 10th anniversary. So we're getting re-releases of those. And the one I'm looking forward to seeing the most is Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. This thing looks absolutely phenomenal, y'all. If it is anywhere near me at all, sometimes these documentaries do not find, they're just not wide releases. These are kind of limited releases, all of these. So I'm going to be looking. And by cracky, if I can find it, I'm going. Gots to go. All right. So that is it for the box office show. All right, Bob, kill it. There you go. You're getting so good, Bob. So yeah, we got more coming after that. We got more. You guys know what we got to come back to. We're talking about some of those TV winners last night. Winner chicken dinners. Here we go. Maya says, my son said he won't come to Australia with me because of all the spiders. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of deadly critters out there, huh? Yeah, deadly spiders and snakes. And how do you guys handle all that, Rick? You just stay indoors the whole time? Or you guys just made a tougher stuff and you just like kick them with your boots to like tell that spider to piss off? Like, what's it like out there, mate? What's it like? Just FYI, Rich Lozano's birthday was yesterday. Well, that's cool. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Rich. I wonder what you mean you wonder what Sue's how do we know what Sue's going to get? I mean, I don't know. Do you? I mean, you're asking a question like I know the answer. If only I could put my finger on my chin and go, what's Sue gonna get? What's Sue gonna get? Hey! What's Sue gonna get? And these guys too. Now the Silver Crew. Tell them, Sue.
What's Sue gonna get?
What's Sue gonna get? I don't know. Hey! What's Sue gonna get? Sorry. I say that 1,000 times. It still makes me laugh at the end. Sue's all shopping and Dave's all crying. Anyway, I love Sue and Steelbook Crew. You guys right here with me. Tony, are you in here? I haven't seen Tony in a while. Tony, where you at, bud? Anywho, so we got to find out what they're going to get. And that's good because we can just put the graphic up just like that. Let's make me a little bit bigger, Bob. Thank you, buddy. Just put it at the top. Nice. All right. So let's check it out. So if you guys are hankering for some goodies, let's see. What's on this one here? September 16th. So this came out yesterday. Crowhaven Farm and This Much We Know. I've never heard of either one of those. But today we got these bangers. Bringing Out the Dead on Paramount Presents. Look at that deal. The Chronicles of Riddick on 4K, released by Arrow. So that's going to be a nice chunky box set. The Long Good Friday on Criterion. Doomsday on 4K. Torso, if you guys like those kind of films. You got a little Torso from Arrow. You got a couple of different versions there. I'm guessing one of those is a sweet little box. And one's just 4K. You got Top Cat from Warner Archive, the little cartoon collection of Top Cat. Another film noir box from Kino Lorber, always a big thing. If you like your Malcolm McDowell dramas with some porn baked into it, you got Caligula coming out. Oh, there's 2 noir boxes. Let's see what. Oh, Reacher, y'all. Reacher's so good. It's one of my new favorite shows of all time right there. So you got Reacher on 4K and Blu-ray. It's funny because look at that Blu-ray there. It looks like it's got a nice sweet little slip, and the 4K is getting all jacked with nothing. Like, yeah, does anybody get it anymore? Like why some things get slips and some don't? It's like, okay, Blu-ray slip. Oh, I'm tired. Do we have to change that Blu-ray logo to a 4K logo and reprint these? I'm just going to go home. Like, I mean, you just make it the exact same thing, but with the 4K logo. It's, it's not that hard. Look, I do Photoshop at the house. I know it's not that hard. And these guys are professionals. Continue JoJo Bizarre Adventures. The Long and Freddy. Okay, so you're getting a 4K and a Blu-ray of Long. Yeah. Let's see, what is it? Yep, 4K, Blu-ray. You're getting 4Ks and Blu-rays of everything, y'all. A little madness with a machete coming at some person. Looks like they're streaking across the field. Les Femmes, or she's probably Les Femmes, on Blu-ray. The Universal Classic Monsters 8-movie collection for a hefty little price. Haven't we all pretty much by now gotten the 2 volumes that contain all those? For cheaper, by the way. If you go to Groove, I'm sure you can pick up both volumes for less than 100. Let's just see what this is going for. All the 4Ks, $105. It's $104.99. Call it $105. There you go. So, I mean, I've already got the other ones. So much cheaper, y'all. So try that. Man of the Year with Robin Williams. Mother's Instinct. I'm trying to think, okay, what would Sue be getting? Are you all this homework when we do this? As I rattle these off, your brain has to say, well, what's Sue going to get? I've already formulated my opinion. Because as we get to the bottom of the stuff, it's usually not that great. The time I got reincarnated, if I had a nickel every time. Anthropomorphous. Hang on. Anthropophagus. Oh, Anthropophagus. I thought it was anthropomorphous. Anthropophagus. That is the weirdest word. 2000. That is a sick looking cover. The Great Escape 2 with Christopher Reeve. Wait a minute. All right, I'm a Chris Reeve fan. I've never even heard of this movie. Chris Reeve, y'all, who I love. The Untold Story. Oh, Judd Hirsch. Look at that. Look at old Chris, man. Oh, man. I miss Chris. And it's a 2-part series. Well. Okay, so you have to check that out. It's got a good sale. Always like a good Chris Reeve thing. The Crown, the complete series. Warrior King, Suffering of Monique, blah, 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 blah. Done. All right, there you go. So what is Sue going to get? I don't know if she's a Reacher fan, if she's watching that on Prime. Because if you have Prime, you don't even need the physical media. But Bringing Out the Dead is an absolute. I think she'll pick that up. No on the Long Good Friday because it's Criterion and you can wait for a sale and get it for half the price. If the Arrow sale is still going on and she's driving around, maybe she goes to a Barnes & Noble, I think she might pick up that Riddick on sale. Because I personally wouldn't pick up that Riddick if it was full price. And what else? She's not a torso girl. No on that Caligula stuff. Not a big stuff. Y'all, I think that's it. I think we got two winter chicken dinners for Sue. I think it's Riddick and Bringing Out the Dead. All right, there you go, y'all. We've done it. We've searched high and low, dug deep. What about y'all? That was the list. I mean, that's what's there. I can't make it better than that. That's what's there. So, all right, leave in the comments what you getting while I take a sip. Take a sip with me. Ooh. Well, if it comes out the same day as Wicked, Wicked is going to crush it. It'll be second place, I think, for sure. I think people still want to see that sort of property. Pedro Pascal's hot right now, but I think Wicked has a much bigger appeal. It's got a more family appeal. It looks very colorful and entertaining. I saw the Broadway play, and it was fantastic. So we are fully planning on going to see that. My daughter's like, oh, yeah, we got to go. So I think they will do well, but I think Gladiator will come in second, unless there's even something else coming out that same day. Clearly, you've looked ahead. So if those are the only two, that would be my guess, is we're going to get Wicked first, Gladiator second. Sub-Zero, what is going on? Sub-Zero. Bam, bam, bam. Do you know I did so what? Scam Likely. Psh, I don't answer no Scam Likely on the air. Hang on a second. Hello. As if I ain't doing that to y'all. Sub-Zero. Who played not Scorpion, Sub-Zero? Reptile. Yeah. The actor that played Reptile in the 1990s Mortal Kombat. I got to edit his acting demo back in the day. It was pretty fun. And naturally, of course, we put those scenes in there. He was a good dude, man. Can't remember his name, but he was awesome. Just rewatched the OG Speak No Evil. There's an OG? Who's in that one, Marielle? Who's in the Speak No Evil OG? See, now, this is why I keep up tabs, y'all. I got the IMDb here. Speak No Evil. Oh, like literally just 2 years ago? It's a, oh, is that? Are you going to tell me that's a Finnish film? It looks like it may not be. It's, yeah, Speak No Evil, hour and 37 minutes. Look at that. See, we can tell good stories for an hour and 37. That's a sweet spot. A Danish family, look at there. A Danish family visits a Dutch family. They met on a holiday. Oh, man. See, now I want to see that one too. Like if I go see the new one, I'm going to want to see this one. This sounds cool. Oh, yeah. Me and Mariah, she's turning me on all kinds of great foreign flicks, which I love. To me, they're foreign flicks, you know. And that one, the original, won some awards, y'all. Let's see. It's nominated for a bunch of stuff. Academy of Science Fiction and Fantasy Horror is nominated for Best International Film. That's pretty dope. Let's see. The Bodil Awards. Not familiar with that, but it got a special award for the composer. So it's a well-nominated movie. Just trying to see what else it may have won. And it won the Fangoria Chainsaw Award for Best International Movie. Oh, yeah. I wonder if that little trophy looks like a tiny chainsaw. Like, who really wouldn't want that up on their shelf, man? That'd be great. And also won the Tertio Millennio Film Festival as the best film in 2022. So some of these I've never heard of, but hey, it's an award winner, and that's what counts. I, too, am an award-winning director, so probably awards you've never heard of, but I should put them on display. But I can't because they're all digital victories. Anywho, so there you go. Speak No Evil. Let's check it out, y'all. Let's go check it out. 19 watching, 12 likes. What? 12? Hit that thing. Come on. All right, I'm going to switch over to my mug. I got 24 watching. Oh, y'all. Yeah, hold on a second. Let me put a pin in this. I forgot to tell y'all something. Big news. You're going to dig. Your old boy, the Huckster here, is part of something. Let me show it to you. Hit it. Look at that. Faces of Horror, or Face of Horror. I am in the top 20. There's a horror contest. Let's get rid of this old tickaroni here. Is Brian Huckaba the next Face of Horror? You decide. And by the way, Kane Hodder is the host of this thing. And so if I get picked, and I just got to make it into the top 13 because it's Friday the 13th, right? Kane Hodder is known for playing Jason Voorhees. So yeah, man. So if y'all can go vote for your old buddy, the Huckster, I put a link in the description. So you just got to click the little description, drop it down, go hit that, go vote for your chum, man. Usually by the time these are all done, 200 people have watched it. Hopefully they've made it this far and see this. So yeah, I meant to do it at the top, y'all. Oh, I screwed up. I don't know how many people are going to see this, but if you can just go place a vote, I know. And then they always want you to pay to do more votes. Don't do any of that crap. Just whatever the free vote is, or however many times you can vote, for free. Just click it, see if I can sneak into the top 13, because I did a film with Kane Hodder back in the 90s called Steel Frontier, which you've heard me talk about before. And it would be a hoot to reconnect with old Kane Hodder. I haven't seen him probably in a couple of decades. Yeah. Last time I saw him was one of the Monster Palooza conventions. Oh, such a cool dude. I had him choke me out on as my photo. I said, dude, let's get a photo together, but make sure you're choking me. He's like, it's hilarious. If I had it, I'd pop it up right now. But come on, look at that. Top 20. Got to get top 13 to get on, to get the opportunity to be on the show. Y'all want that for me, right? Wouldn't that be great? See the old huckster tooling around with Kane Hodder, being scared witless. You go on ghost hunts is the thing. If you go click the thing and go look at it, it'll give you the breakdown of the show and all that. And it's like, you go ghost hunting with Kane Hodder, man. You know it's going to scare the crap out of the old huckster. For sure. All right. Let's get back to it. Where were we? Let's just get back to the chitty chats. Let's see. All right. Van Goord says Gladiator 2, I don't see being a super big, but doing well at the theater. Yeah, I have the same. I don't think it'll be as huge as the first Gladiator, but it'll have a nice little run. Rick says, yeah, the spiders and snakes will take you out if you bother them. If you leave them alone, they leave you alone. All right. So just don't accidentally step. So don't just go prancing around in the bush, right? That would be good word of mouth there. Haven't seen Beetlejuice yet, but love Tim Burton. It's doing okay, I think. The musical is getting a run. I believe the song's written by an Aussie. Oh, that's dope, man. That's great. I haven't seen the musical, but I have seen the two movies. Check out the movie, Rick. I don't know if like it. I mean, I just feel like if you're a fan of the original, there's lots to enjoy. It does get a little hung up on itself in a couple of places. Like the opening takes a while to get its feet on the ground because, you know, it's a lot of like, you know, they got to have drama with the family. That's why Beetlejuice is needed. So, you know, you have to sort of get through the. Here's the thing, like, and this is on TV as well, everywhere. It's like kids and their parents never get along. That is like the go-to writing for any film. So it's just common knowledge that teenagers and their parents just don't get along. I'm like, is it? Like, I get along great with my kid. So yeah, so you just got to kind of get through that little bit of a trope, and then you get to the Beetlejuice stuff, and you're good. It's got a little long, yeah. Anyway, go check it out, man. I hope you enjoy it. I liked it. I thought it was good. Do you think this movie is worth picking up on 4K? Which movie is that, bud? Again, once I've talked a lot, I don't know which movie you're talking about now. But let's just say, yeah. Rick, I know. While they creep me out, too, my son is an irrational fear of bugs. He runs from a butterfly. Oh, butterflies, man. Can be wicked. There's Tony. Hey, Huck and chat. How's it going? Dude, I was just asking how you were and where you were at. Maybe you're already here. What's going on, bro? Did you see your thing? We just did the Steelbook Crew and Sue. Tony, always love you here, buddy. Best use of squib shots in the movie has to be the misfiring in Mickey Blue Eyes. I don't know if I've seen Mickey Blue Eyes. Although, I mean, you know, Tarantino's pretty great at using squibs too. Squibs are the best, man. We used some squibs in Steel Frontier. Oh, my buddy Jim Cody, he got squibbed at the end. It was fun to watch like them put a squib on and see how that works. It's pretty neat. And it's interesting too because the squib has to blow out this way. So make sure, you know, it's good to know a crew that they're idiots and put the squib on backwards because then it'll pop on you. But I've never seen that happen. I think, you know, because it's got to have a backing to it that protects your skin. That's thick. And then it projects out that way. Squibs, man, they're the best. Do you think people like Dave Bautista and Henry Cavill can lead an action movie like they used to? I don't know about Dave. Like I love Dave Bautista. I'm not sure. Like, here's the thing. I think he's a better actor than The Rock. Like acting wise, like he's got some good chops there. And I think Rock can do it too. I just don't think I don't feel like I've ever seen The Rock challenged as an actor yet. some of the things I enjoy, like if you saw Get Shorty, and he's playing the gay actor, and he has to do a scene. Actually, he has to do a monologue, but he doesn't know what a monologue is, so he does a scene. So he's playing both parts. He's acting to himself. He'll do the line, and then he'll change locations and stand where the other person would, and do the other person's line, and then go back. And I'm like, that's hilarious. And I love that The Rock did something like that. So I feel like The Rock can do more emotionally, acting wise, than he's shown us. Whereas Dave, I think, has shown us a little bit more range. Even through his Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, he's shown a lot of range. But this one's got a lot of range in it too. He falls in love. He gets a girlfriend. And it's funny because I don't feel like you've ever had that with The Rock, that he's fallen in love. Like he's already had a wife, like in San Andreas. So the chemistry is already set for those characters. But Henry, I think, yes. But Henry is not having a success doing that. Argyle wasn't great, although he's technically not the lead of that. And, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, which is a mouthful, also didn't do well, but I wanted to see that. It left before I could go. I literally went out the second or third week, and so I couldn't find it. It's like, this movie has so many banger actors in it. It's like got him, it's got Reacher, it's got Alan Ritchson in it, who I love as well. And I still haven't seen it. So I would love to see that, though. So Henry, I feel like if they choose him as Bond, yeah, then he'll be a huge hit. But I think they're leaning towards somebody else. Hang on, let's put a pin in it because Huckster just reminded me of one of the topics. So we're going to go ahead and, since I just brought that up. All righty. So we all know this little hunk of meat here. What am I talking? Aaron Taylor Johnson. Who loves Aaron Taylor Johnson? So I had to sort of look up some of the things. Here's a little page I made real quick before coming on. I did not realize he was the Kick-Ass dude. I was like, oh. So he's in Kick-Ass, and there's Bullet Train to the right, and below that, of course, he played Quicksilver. Again, I had no clue that was the same actor. And then to the left, and with the shirtless thing, he's going to be playing Kraven the Hunter. He was also in The Fall Guy as the actor that Ryan Gosling was the stuntman for. So this he's got some charm to him for sure. So I can see that, I guess, right? So put it back up. What do you think? So look to the left. Look at his face. Do you think he could be a James Bond? Definitely shorten that hair a little bit. But the intensity in the Kraven shot, we got a little comedy there in the bullet train thing. So that's an interesting choice. Aaron Taylor Johnson. What do you guys, are you on board with Aaron? So Henry Cavill was also pitched around for a long, long time. Then it's also like, oh, is he going to replace Wolverine because he did the thing in the movie? Who knows what's in store for Henry Cavill? So, but yeah, man, I think it's tricky because I don't know. I feel like they haven't done something that's put them on the forefront like The Rock and Jason Statham and stuff like that. So, and what's weird is they're totally both built with charisma, acting, and the physicality to be action stars. So I don't know why we're not letting them be, because for a while, a lot of our action stars were smaller people like Matt Damon. Matt Damon was a little smaller, more like Bond, I mean, not that all action stars have to be huge guys like, Schwarzenegger and Stallone, but, when Matt Damon was playing Bourne, he was more of like a Bond type character, physically. So I don't know, y'all. Tony saw Beetlejuice again on Friday afternoon. See, look at that. Double watching, adding to the pot. Oh, that's good, dude. So that means it's coming near you and you're going to be able to see it. That's excellent. Definitely be doing a review. Sweet. Me too. At least an out of the theater review for sure. I might do something even more so. I really disappointed Beetlejuice not released in theaters in my country. What? Not at all? Boo hiss, man. Sorry, Hisham. That sucks. Gosh, it's such a big title. Is it like just sort of like they don't, there's certain type of movies they'll release in your country so they don't? Or is it just like, I don't know, that's weird. Where are you from? See if we get a little conversation going there. I am bringing up the dead coming today. Of course you do. Smirk 88. What's going on, man? It's all good, bro. Good morning. Saying hey to Smirk. So he's in Indonesia. Hisham. Have I ever put that in here? I don't even know if I've ever put that. Let's see. All right. So we have Hisham, Jakarta, Jayapura, Makassar, and Pontianak. Pontianak. Those are my 4 Indonesia choices. Tell me which one is closest to you, and I'll add you to my clock. Let's go. It's Danish, Dutch. I know. I saw that. I saw the Danish. That is very dope. That's cool. I want to see it. I want to see it. There's a huge difference between OG Speak No Evil and this one, but I can't really say it. Yeah, I know. Oh, and I love it. I love that there's a difference. I want there to be a difference. Yeah. Oh, get me excited. I want to see both. I'm not sure you would like it. Oh, really? Give it 4 stars. But I hated it. I know. I've been that so and loved it. I'm afraid the American remake is pretty watered down. Yeah, no, I like it. I like gritty stuff. Something you can chew on. It's funny. I had the same reaction. I finally saw this year A Clockwork Orange. A lot of people love and rave about this movie, and I know it's a cult classic. Not going to call it a masterpiece because it's not, in my opinion. It's a good movie with a subject matter that was absolutely hard to stomach, and I'll never watch it again. Like, I don't need to see that movie again. It's very disturbing. It's not something like, when would I ever have this feel good? Like, I want to pop that in. I'm in the mood for Clockwork Orange. That and I gave it a very high rating as well. I may have given it, I know I gave it at least 3 stars, maybe 3.5 or 4. I'm not sure, but I get what you're saying. Like I get that it's well made. The performances were good. It was so well done, and I'm done with A Clockwork Orange. So I'm glad I never bought that on 4K or anything. So I think somebody sent it to me on Blu-rays. I think that's how I watched it. I'm trying to see if it's on my shelf. Oh, it's not going to be on my shelf because I think it's in my sellback box. I mean, I got precious shelf space, y'all, that I got to free up. And if I know I'm never going to watch that again, I think Mega Mike gave it to me because he upgraded to 4K and then sent me his Blu-ray. Oh, thanks, man. You voted for me. All right, let's get me to that 13 slot, y'all. Got to be top 13 to get spooked. What is the link? Where can I vote? If you look in the description, let's see if I can also. Maria, I will also put it. Here we go. Copy link. I'll put it in the. Although Caveman's probably already done it. I'm just repeating what he's done. Good Lord, that's a long link. Bam. Is that even going to let me put that in there? Maybe. I don't know if that worked. Try that. YouTube redirect. Yeah. I don't know if that worked. So you can try that. That doesn't look like it's a workable link. But in the description of this video, I have the link. So if you click it, it takes you to the page and you can do that. But I don't think. Oh, sorry. I look right down there and there's Caveman with the link. So here, let me I'm just going to remove it. Yeah. Y'all go with Caveman. I'll just take the confusion out there. I've retracted my own stuff. Yes, there it is. Caveman. Gosh, you're so good, Cave Sturt guy. You're total minch. I would totally avoid spiders, crocodiles, snakes. Yeah. Let's see. Because I have irrational fear of spiders, if I even see a small one, I scream bloody murder. And I sleep with my lights on. So they move around. Yeah, man. Scare those suckers off. Steve, what's up, Butt Huck? I want to split the rematch, dude. So close. Honestly, the fact that it came down to the 3 of us, me, you, and Mike Mike he just picked something that was clearly a score. So then it was me and you. And you got 2. I swear, dude. I'm like, yeah, it's your. There's no. The thing that I picked, I even forget what I did not expect that to split the room at all. I thought we were going to at least maybe tie 2-2 and then go into something else and you'd beat me because I was tapped out. Like after, I think it was Young Guns 2 that I did it with. So I don't, I don't know if I had anything after that to even challenge you. Well, what a night, sir. What a night. You were a worthy opponent, sir. Worthy opponent. I retire on top. We're saying hey to Steve because he's awesome. Yes, he's in Kick-Ass. I know, right? Like it's just been so long since I've seen Kick-Ass. I just, now that I'm learning about this guy, I'm like, oh, he was that. I'm like, he was Quicksilver. Even when I saw him in Quicksilver, I didn't put it together that he was Kick-Ass. I definitely think he'd be a good James Bond. Henry may be getting too old. I know, that's the thing. See, that's also too, Steve, when I laugh when people keep trying to push this Idris Elba thing, who I love. I love Idris Elba, but he's like in his 50s now, and you are not going to start a franchise with somebody in their 50s. You need somebody in their 30s, potentially mid 30s at the latest, so that they can like do it for 10 years, because that's about where Daniel Craig, let's see, when was, well, but Daniel Craig was getting up there by the time he finished. So, yeah, we need younger people. Just, Idris Elba's got a lot of great projects he's being offered, so he's fine, y'all. But we'll get a different James Bond. I think Aaron's the right age. All I know is the next person for the next James Bond. All I know is the next person for the next James Bond, they have to sign a contract for 15, 20 years for 5 films. 20 years? I don't know if it's 20, unless they just, because you got to be able to make 5 movies within shorter time than that. But I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. If you're going 20 years, then you got to be almost 30. Well, then again, Roger Moore and Sean Connery, they were doing Bonds well past their 50s, I think even 60s. So you don't have to. But today's audiences aren't going for the super old Bond anymore. They need to be like in Pierce Brosnan and Daniel Craig's youthfulness. Jim Powers, how the heck are you, sir? Hello, everyone. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Smirk. Okay. Well, I don't know if that was one of my picks, though. Like which one are you near, Hisham? Of the one, because it doesn't give me that as an option on the phone. See? On the phone right there. So let's see. Does it? Anyway, so those are my 4 choices. So whatever is closest to you, I will put it in there. Anyway, Jakarta, Jayapura, Makassar, and Pontianak. So one of those 4, which is closest to Ungaran? How close was I on that, by the way? Ungaran. I doubt it's just Ungaran. That would be a terrible American way to say it. In Middle Java. Yep, that's not one of my picks. All right, say hey Jim. Rick says, say no Crocs. No, just sharks. Pretty sure Aussie household. Spider living somewhere. Oh, hey Huck. Hey, Faces for Radio. What is up, Dave? How are you, buddy? Good to see you here, y'all. It's our friend Dave. He's been going through a lot. This is the one we've been talking about literally every week. We'll do it again right here. And it is Dave has been battling some cancer right now, going through some chemo and all that crazy stuff. And we're chipping in. There's a GoFundMe thing. Caveman, hit him with that link. There's a GoFundMe link. If you guys can throw a couple of bucks towards our friend, help him out. Him and his family got a great wife, kid, all that good stuff. We chip in how we can. I've already chipped in myself, so I hope to keep it crawling up and up and up for Dave, making his life a little bit easier. R&D says Beetlejuice movies will not show in some countries like China. No, that's because it deals with the afterlife. I knew it had to be something like that. That makes sense. So what up, guys? We love you, Dave. Let's see. Get this YouTube direct BS here. Jeff saying, see, another hour, another Steve. Moody. Hey there, Jim. How you doing? We're saying hey and howdy. Let's see. Only way Idris will ever be in a Bond film would be a Connery Never Say Never Again stuff. Or he could be the villain. Idris would make a cool villain, y'all. Right? That's how you can get Idris in a Bond movie. Make him the bad guy. Yeah, let's do it. He was the bad guy in the last Star Trek Beyond movie. One bout of chemo done yesterday. Whew. Immunotherapy today, 10. Oh, buddy, hang tough, my friend. There it is. There's the GoFundMe for our friend Dave, y'all. Please click it and hit it and do what you can. Shogun. Hisham wants to talk about Shogun. All right. I get it. I gotta give the people What's they want? Hey Bob, can you hit that thing for me? All right, thank you very much. All right, but you know where to put me? No, try the other one. Nah, a good boy. All right. So here it is, y'all. The Emmys came in over the weekend, and it was a steamroller of a victory for Shogun. A historic wins with 18 Emmys for their first season. Incredible. And Hacks, by the way, despite the bear, I get it. For those who've seen The Bear, I get so jaded though. So The Bear, I know it's a great show, but I love that Hacks, which is a genuine comedy, beat The Bear for best comedy, although The Bear won more Emmys. So let's see. And Jean Smart also won as a lead actress for Hacks. The Bear won a bunch, including its lead actor. How many did it win? I'm trying to look here. I don't see it. But yeah, The Bear was a good winner. Let's see. The Netflix darkly quirky thing, Baby Reindeer, won for Best Limited Series, which is great. Yeah, and that was a good speech by the filmmaker of that, the creator star, Richard Gadd. A really cool speech that he gave when he won that. Let's see. Yeah, because, it's a winner chicken. Jodie Foster won for her first Emmy to go with her 2 Oscars. Look at that. For the True Detective Night Country. So that's pretty dope. Yeah, there's some fun wins the other night. Now here's here. Let's just pop up the list. I'm digging around, but here's one I just got right here. Shogun won a total of 18. Best drama, an all-time record for a single season of TV. Hacks won for the series. The Bear won. Here we go. A total of, I'm trying to find the number, and I already made the graphic. The Bear won a total of 11 Emmys with Jeremy Allen White and Eben Moss Backrack taking home acting trophies. The show broke the record for the most wins for a comedy series in a single year, but shockingly lost the top prize. That's a debatable phrase. It's a good show. It's well acted. But when you put it up against something like Hacks, Only Murders in the Building, like if this thing was going up against Friends or Big Bang Theory, those are comedies. That's what a comedy is. You can't just have a drama that's got a couple of funny lines and call it a comedy. Anywho, we'll get off of that wagon. Hiroyuki Sanada won the lead actor for the drama series. For Shogun, there you go, Baby Reindeer and Jodie Foster. So that's good stuff, y'all. And also the actress, let's see, is it going to pull up here? Probably not right in front of me, but the actress from Shogun also won for her role in Shogun. Is really good. Yeah, this site I'm on isn't super good. I just had to pop something up real quick, and of course, it's like the worst organized site. Anyway, so that's some of the stuff. Did anybody watch some of those victories? And were some of your favorite shows rewarded? Now, here's a new thing, y'all. Now, and I'm guilty of this because when it comes to late night TV, does anybody actually watch any of the late night shows, or do you, like me, watch the highlight clips on YouTube? Because that's what I do. I watch Seth Meyers, A Closer Look. I watch Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon's, Colbert, everybody, all their monologues and stuff on YouTube. So here is what is happening. Late night TV struggled to keep up in the streaming era. Once a cash cow, these shows are now undergoing significant budget cuts. Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show is cutting to 4 nights a week, y'all. Seth Meyers lost his house band. Like, that's how bad it is that you're losing, like, your go-to house band. And CBS axed Corden altogether. Viewerships are in a free fall. Colbert's lost 32%. Why? It's because younger people are ditching it for YouTube and TikTok. So the networks are scrambling to justify the cost of these things, et cetera, et cetera. Streaming platform fumbled to crack the late night code. The industry is racing around the clock. It's not quite time to cue the sad trombone. Wah, wah, wah. But late night's definitely singing a different tune these days. So there it is, y'all. Anybody else do what I do? Because that's I get it. It's kind of a bummer, but, we're in a different world, different era. Everything evolves, except politics. That's a whole different thing. Just get out and vote, y'all. Look, here's my political rant. Is just be registered and then make your voice heard. whatever side you land on, just, do the right thing. And no, nothing is rigged. Elections aren't rigged and all that, but get that nonsense out of your head. It's the system is a fair system. You just have to vote. It's only rigged if you lose. Right? Right. Okay. Okay. Let's get off of that. Here we go. In development. Check it out, y'all. We got Sean Penn. Is doing a movie called Words of War. It's political drama. So it could be a winner chicken dinner. Let's see. I think I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so I can read it. Let's see. Let's just cherry pick some of these. Cherry pick secures regretting you. Colleen Hoover adaptation. Tim Meadows, our boy Tim Meadows from Saturday Night Live, joined CBS in a single camera comedy pilot called DMV. Coppola says he's actually doing another film. I thought Megalopolis was going to be his one and done. Yeah, not one and done, but I thought that was his final film. But he's already gearing up for Glimpses of the Moon, which is an adaptation. So there's that. Netflix is in talks with BuzzFeed to stream live episodes of Hot Ones. You guys watch Hot Ones? See, speaking of, YouTube, Hot Ones is so funny. Paramount acquired September 5th a drama about the 1972 Munich Olympics. That's interesting because we've already had the movie Munich by Steven Spielberg. So, I guess if you want to tell a longer story of that. And Disney and DirecTV reach a deal restoring ABC, ESPN, and other channels just in time for college football and the Emmys. Ain't that cool? All right. So those are some upcoming projectiles. Let's see if I have one more. I do have one more graphic. Let's just go ahead and. Oh, no. Do I? No. Although I was giving a shout out. This is kind of funny. Here it is. I was giving a shout out. Anybody watch 3C Films? I love this little dude. This guy's hilarious. He gave me a shout out on his channel. I just threw out a little comment back in the day when he was talking about Taylor Swift not being, in Deadpool and Wolverine. He gave me a little shout out. Anyway, 3C Films. Love that guy. If you haven't seen 3C Films, go check it out. Hit like, subscribe, check him out. He's got fabulous content. That guy, he's like me, man. He's up here. His energy is on 11. Can't slow that guy down. So yeah, all right. So that's all my hot topics, y'all. So why don't we just go ahead and bounce back into the comments, and I think we can let you guys go about your day. We'll close up the cafe for the day. Appreciate all the love and support. Absolutely, Dave. Every week, as much as I can remember. To put it out there. Guy, you're always on point, throwing that link in there for everybody. Like I said, if you can go help out our friend Dave, he's a wonderful dude. We love Dave. Let's go show some support and some love. Here we go. The first Hiroyuki Sanada movie you watched. I wouldn't know because I didn't really know his name for a long time. So here, I'll do this. The best I can do is to IMDb him. Yuki. And see what pops up that would be the first thing. This guy's been in so much stuff. Oh, let's see. Let me try to go low. Life. I saw that movie Life. Let's see. He's in Avengers Endgame. This guy's been in a ton of stuff. Trying to go really low. He was in Lost. Of course, so I would have seen him in that. What about you guys? What do you know this guy? Rush Hour 3, Speed Racer. Trying to see. Okay, now the lower I go, now it's all things like Japanese stuff I've never heard. So and that's all in the 90s. So Ring 2. I don't know if I've seen Ring 2. So I guess the Last Samurai. Is that the Tom Cruise one? 2003. Let me see. All right, Tom Cruise. So and just doing a quick scan, that's kind of the earliest thing I kind of recall. So that would be the first thing I would have seen him in, potentially. Sending good thoughts your way, Dave. Oh, that's super nice. What is your favorite TV cast reunion? I mean, there's been so many fantastic reunions, but me, guy. I'm a big Friends fan, and when I got to see those 6 friends of mine, I feel like they're friends of mine. You have that reunion on HBO Max. It was wonderful. It was just so good. Yeah, man. It's got to be that. And I've seen other great reunions too, like live in person, like at some of the conventions. I saw all 7 original Star Trek: The Next Generation actors on the stage at the same time, and they even said this rarely happens. They're pointing to all 7 and go, usually when we come to these conventions, we're all parsed out. Like 2 of us are here, 3 of us are there, 1 of us is here. Patrick's doing his own thing, but all of them were on stage sharing stories. So that was a beautiful reunion as well. And like I've never seen the original Star Trek cast all together. I've seen bits and pieces everywhere, but never a reunion with them ever. So those 2 are pretty top dog. Bud, what about you, man? You got a fave? I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes of Bear and didn't get hooked enough to continue. Yeah, comedy. And look, I'll be honest, I haven't even started yet. I'm just so look, when things like this happen, it gets me very disinterested in the show. So I've got to really be in an accepting mindset to know that this thing I'm about to watch is beating all my favorite comedies for comedy. Like, honestly, Steve Martin and Martin Short and Murders in the Building. Martin Short was exceptionally good this season because he had so much to do, and he had some really amazing dramatic moments as well as funny moments. The show is so well written, and then it loses to a non-comedy. I mean, these guys are comedy legends. Let's give them a freaking Emmy already. Even if you just sometimes you have to give somebody one because they're getting up there. Great, give it to Steve Martin. Done. This guy will get a second chance. But Murders in the Building, I don't know. I got to get off that soapbox, y'all, because it just bugs me. I'm sorry. It's just so, I don't, yeah. Same with the late shows. I watch the highlights, monologues. Oh, yeah. Like, I love Seth Meyer, and his closer looks are just chef's kiss, man. So good. Can we have a late night show on Netflix? I'm sure you could. Yeah. I'll do it. You guys put in the word. After you vote for me on that horror thing, yeah. Go vote for me for Netflix. I quit live late night TV when Letterman left. Yeah, Letterman, man. That dude was dope, man. I love Letterman. Get off my lawn. Well, that's kind of what Letterman's become, right? Yeah, Letterman has a show on Netflix, which is really good. And isn't it My Next Guest Needs No Introduction? Or just no intro, or something like that. If that's the same one, I'm jealous of like his epic beard. Caveman, you doing good, son. Look, I can't even do it though. Although, let's see, can I show you? Hold on. All right, you guys are gonna like this. I have to take a second to do this just for you guys. I did a bit last night. I was hired for an acting thing. A friend of mine, he's always doing hilarious twisted videos, and I got to put on this, like, you'll see, I look like I'm from Deadwood or from Tombstone. All right, you ready? Hang on. So let me take you down there, caveman. All right, here you go. Ready? All right, this was me last night. Look at that dude, y'all. Check out that stash. Huh? Is that a Hollywood stash or what? Yep. That was last night. Excuse me, about 9 o'clock. I mean, look at that thing. That thing is gargantuan. I loved it, though. It was so funny. I play a total tool, by the way. Yeah, live it up to it. And I don't know what it was. I went in, like, I was learning the lines, and I wanted to deliver them a certain way. And as soon as I put on this mustache, all I could do was suddenly start delivering all my lines as a Southern plantation owner. I'm like, well, my dear, welcome to my room. We're going to have a fine time in here. Like, I just couldn't stop, with it. Well, I do declare, we have problems here. And yeah, in the room, yeah. Oh, it's just, I can't wait. When it comes out, I'll share the link, and y'all can laugh at what a dork I am. Total D-bag in some of them. We just filmed like a lot of sketches. Like the guy he rolls his camera and he writes, like, I swear we were going to do 3 different ones, and all those were scrapped, and we just did them on the fly. He's like, all right, your lines are now this. I'm like, dude, you can't just change the line. He goes, Huck, you got it. That's why I picked you. You roll with things. Go for it. I'm like, Oh, well, okay, if you trust me. Anyway, what do y'all think of that stash? Yes, sir. That was me. There you go. So yeah, I think what I was getting at is I cannot grow an epic beard, but I can paste on a pretty dope mustache. Good shows as always. Thank you. Only know Hiroyuki Sanada from the last Samurai. Look at that. That's the one I just mentioned. Rush Hour 3. Yep. Yep. Cool. Yep. Mama Blu-ray says Sue just left. She says hi. Well, hello, Sue. I'm telling you, I think some bringing out the dead. I think probably. What's she gonna get? I don't know. We sang the song and everything, and we popped up the choices. So hopefully I always like to know how close I came. The Hunter. I think it was my first with Christopher Lambert. Oh. Guy says, sorry, favorite cast reunion. Oh. Well, whoopsie. I don't know. I haven't actually seen the show yet. I've just been catching little clips because I was out. Oh my goodness. I did not. Wonder if I can do this for you guys. Hold on. Don't send that. You already did that. Okay, hold on. Okay. I don't know how fast this is going to transfer. So the reason I didn't see it on Sunday night is because we were out checking out Pink. Pink was in concert, and oh my God, she was absolutely stupendous. Is that going to be too big? All right, maybe I can share the video. All right, yeah, this is how I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do the video file like this. All right, you ready? Hold on, because this is dope. You guys have got to see what Pink. This lady blew everybody away. Phenomenal. And then this is the end song. All right, so if you know anything about Pink, she does a lot of like gymnastics and aerobatics and things like that. And so we're all looking around knowing that she does this kind of thing, and we couldn't see wires anywhere. There was like a couple of thin wires. I thought, oh, well, that's not for her. That's just to hold something up because that's a thin wire. But apparently, this is what happens at the end. Here she goes. Look at this. Flipping around. Probably going to copy this right here. I'll just turn it down a little bit. There she goes. Look, she flies right by us like Superman waves at us. I mean, y'all, come on with that. Pink, are you serious? Chick was awesome. I mean, she was so good. Freaking love Pink. Her concert was killer. It was at the Dodger Stadium Sunday night. That's why I wasn't watching the Emmys, because I was too busy checking out this class act known as Pink. Holy hand grenade, y'all. Flipping around the Dodger Stadium, flew right by us like Superman. I was like, what? So yeah, I'll probably get a hit on that. So I'll probably have to clip that out after the fact. But she was so good, y'all. Don't remember it, but the clip where Only Murders cast practice losing the Emmy was hilarious. That's so good. So was that okay? I gotta look for that. Sounds good. Let's see. Just Moody says you should crazy glue that sucker on. Oh, that stash. It was on pretty good. Not him, dang it. Cayman says, didn't know you're on. Okay, corral. That's right. Get off my tires. There's your get off my lawn guy. Fun, wicked stash. So true. Speaking about Letterman, Michael Keaton spoils Bruce Wayne parents, kills Jack Napier, okay, Joker on Letterman show. Oh, we like back in the day? Oh, that's funny. Hey, Sarah, what's up? Hey, buddy, Sarah. Everybody getting some hazing. Okay, Kyle got. Hey, Kyle, what's up? Got Chronicles of Riddick, the 4K. Ooh, Kyle, was it still on sale? Did you get it as part of the Arrow deal? Because that's pretty dope. Everybody just getting some hazing. And Dimension Scott's here. Cool, y'all. Well, I appreciate everybody popping in. I think we might be done. Let me see if I have any last minute things. I just had to share some of that stuff with you. I guess I will do this if anybody actually sticks around this late. Type in the comments, what should they say? Good job, Huckster. Yeah, type that. Let me know you made it all the way to the end and say, good job, Huckster. Here we go. Top 20. This is what I want to remind everybody of right here. Let's go ahead and take our ticker away here. And just let you know that, yeah, I'm part of this Faces of Horror here. You just got to go to this link. The link is in my description. I'm in the top 20. I need to get into the top 13 to actually go face-to-face with Jason Voorhees himself. Kane Hodder, y'all. I think we're getting pretty close. I can smell it. In fact, I'm in top 20. Like that's amazing. And the only way I can get there is with your help. Click it and vote it. Just like real voting, y'all. You got to get out there and vote. Get out there and vote. Be registered and vote. But yeah, I think that's going to do it. So, yeah, man. So vote for me. Get me in the top 13. That'd be super awesome. What a fun day today. We're talking about all kinds of good stuff. Make it a good one, y'all. What you going to get? If you get out there on your Blues Day, Tuesday, go shop and pick up some good titles. Like I said, got some good Arrow stuff there, bringing out the dead, all kinds of good stuff there. But in the meantime, y'all, we'll do this again in another week. So come on back and we'll do it again. Until next time, you guys have a good one and we'll catch you later. Peace. Thank you to all my Cafe members for their support. And if you'd like to be a Cafe member to help support the channel, please consider hitting that join button now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. We'll see you on the next one.